To my musician friends in Philippines, I'm gonna do my best to say the right words to encourage everyone going through the pandemic, the lockdowns. We all know there's no live music right now that is enough to support the livelihood of live musicians. This is what I can say. Hello everyone, this is Sapiera, and I've been a musician for quite some time now. I've been playing live music since I was actually 10 years old. That was my first stage performance when I was in school, and I've been playing live music now ever since. I was born in Philippines, in Olongapo City, Subic. Did some records with Viva Records and MCA Universal. Made a few hits in the Philippine music industry.
I remember the day.
Yeah, it's been a good musical journey. Right now, I have a YouTube channel. It's the Sapiera YouTube channel. Since I left Philippines in the late 90s, I have stopped producing music, and then I just got back to producing music in the year 2020. So you can check out my music on the Sapiera channel. The link will be in the description below. Well, the pandemic has been a blow. It has been a blow for a lot of us live musicians. At the moment, I am based in Hong Kong, and many of my musician friends are getting, we call this depressed actually. And I can't say that I agree with what the politicians and the bureaucrats decide regarding live music scene. They've stopped us from playing. Even congregations of church is halted, and many bar owners are suffering. Restaurant owners are suffering. You already know the deal. You hear it in the media, and it has affected me, of course, just like everybody. Financially, that's the biggest thing. Our only income now from music is online, through the YouTube channel, through donations. We got, if you're not famous, if you're not well known, you won't have as much help from live music supporters. You're lucky if you have a name, if you're popular, and then maybe you can get more support. I think the best way is to just go online these days. Since live music is banned by governments all over. Yeah, that's the only way we can make money these days, just online. And some merchandise, if you have shirts to sell. If you have another passion, which is not music, that you haven't had the opportunity to do when you were busy gigging every night and doing shows and everything, this is the time that you can learn to better yourself with that other craft. For example, you don't drive, this is your time to learn how to drive. You can't swim, this is your time to learn how to swim. Just kidding. Cooking, other arts, maybe take a course, an electronic course or a mechanical course, whatever course, vocational courses, because there's not much gigs now. You can study online, learn a new craft, and then get a new job, something that you're passionate about. For example, Darwin, our friend here that is doing all this shooting, he's very good at it. He has there you go. He has used this opportunity, because there's not much gigs going on. He has used this opportunity to better his video editing and cinematography skills, right? It takes time to learn and develop new skills, and this is your chance to develop and learn new skills because you're not busy gigging, right? For example, you're a drummer and you've always wanted to learn bass, but you never had the time because you're busy gigging every night, Now it's your chance to learn bass, so that when the pandemic is over, you now have two instruments that you can play. You can be a bass player and a drummer. You can now have two kinds of jobs. And also, same thing with guitar players who don't sing. Now's your chance to sing a little bit more, learn. In any craft, just add more to what you do and challenge yourself. When you were busy, you never had the chance to learn a very complicated instrumental, right? But now that you're not busy, you can go ahead and learn these complicated instrumentals so that when the pandemic is over, people will be surprised at the development you've made, right? And then you show off your talent, go, wow, when did you learn that? Oh, I learned that during the pandemic. Such a difficult instrumental, for example. You can master it now that you have time. For income, like I said earlier, for musicians, online is the best right now. And if you can handle non-musical jobs, go for it. Go for it. About us musician friends within the community, right? Some of us are better off than others, right? For those of us who come from a wealthy family, for example, let us help those musicians that are not so blessed. You know what I mean? Let us help them, Let's give them some kind of way to make income. For example, you are a musician and you come from a rich family and your family owns many businesses. Employ musicians. Give them jobs, Ano bang tawag doon, Darwin, sa Tagalog? Yung binanggit mo kanina?
Kapit lang.
Kapit lang, right? Kapit lang kabanda, tama ba yun? Let's help each other out. Kapit lang kabanda. Because only musicians can help musicians. And of course, musician fans can help musicians. We cannot rely on politicians, ladies and gentlemen. No, we cannot rely on them. Politicians and bureaucrats, no. We cannot rely on them. We can rely on ourselves, the musicians and the fans. That's our family. Kapit kabanda. Kanga, di ba?